let's try and understand and put on the big screen what was this terror infrastructure that they were trying to target, because let's also tell you that this is the Muridke terror infra. It looks really small over here, but let me tell you, this is a very big expanse. This is just a small little building. All of this entire portion that you see, this entire expanse over here is also another set of buildings. There were some civilians also that were involved, and these precision strikes, why are they so powerful? Why is the entire world talking about it? It is because they were carried out with such precision, we only ended up hitting the terror targets. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This red building over here, this is one prime aspect. This is the north side over here, which essentially means that the Indian border is towards the side where I'm standing at this point in time. This is the empty field that Air Marshal Bharti kept on referring to for a better understanding of what actually went on. So this is the large scale picture. Let's blow this up and let's show you exactly where all the targets were struck. Now this is again before the attack. These are points 3 and points 4. Remember that big expansive portion that I was showing you up on top, that was point 3 and point 4. Again, Muridke, 4 impact points that we're talking about. Let's quickly take a look at what's happened at point number 1. This is point number 1. You can clearly see this little hole in the building. We still don't know the depth of the building, about how tall it was, how many stories in this building, but definitely more than one. And the blast, the projectile went straight from the roof, it entered and then it blasted inside the building, again showcasing the pinpoint accuracy with which this exercise was carried out. This entire expanse that you see right before the empty field that we showed you in the previous slide, this is that little area. And again, a blown up portion shows you exactly how precise our pinpoint targets were. This is exactly, just for reference, just showing you, this is that big expansive field which is towards this side again, and that's the building over there on which the projectile ended up coming. Let's take a look at point number 3 and point number 4 of the impact as well. These are the points like we were showing you. This is after the attack that has happened. That's another laser light that Air Marshal Bharti was himself using, telling us that this small little cluster of a terror hub, the breeding ground of terror in Muridke, that was attacked and hit, and none of the other aspects were hit. Again, over here, this is point number 4 of the impact, and all those 4 impacts were shown one by one in that press conference as well. Now, from Muridke, let's talk about the second case study, which was Bahawalpur, another Jaish-e-Mohammed breeding ground. And India made it quite clear, telling the entire world that we're only out to get the terrorists, and let there be no doubt about it. On the 1st of May, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, he dialed up Marco Rubio and said the exact same things. We're going after the terrorists, let there be no doubt about any of this. Quickly taking you across Bahawalpur, again a big large expanse that you can see north towards the upside. And this little red canopy is our point of reference according to the DGMO's press conference as well. This is another big emphatic area. Now, before the attack, take a look at the point of reference. This is the red canopy that we were focusing on earlier as well. And just above this, this is that building where the projectile hole that you can see, the projectile went right in. After the attack, you can see a little bit of blemishes. Of course, this is a blown up picture. You don't get a minute by minute understanding of exactly how the building might have broken down or it might have crumbled, but you can clearly tell that the attack has in fact happened. That's a before the attack image, and this is the after attack image. That was point number 1. Now talking about point number 2 and 3, because only 3 places hit in Bahawalpur. That's the building that you see. To the left sides is again that laser marker that you can see. In that big expanse of buildings that we showed you continuously, only one structure, one elongated structure was attacked. That's the precision, that's the power of Indian Air Force's prowess. We select, we calibrate, we decide, and only that happens. The objectives of the entire Operation Sindoor were so successful. It was such a massive hit. This is point number 3 again. We were showing you how they were so close to each other. This is point number 3, point number 2, and none of the other areas have been hit. That again goes on to show that we do care for minimizing collateral at this point in time. All of this is evidence for the entire world to see, which is again going to happen in the next UNSC 1267 Sanctions Committee meeting expected to take place just next week as well. But point number 4, let's talk about that as well. Another big area that you see, only one small compartment here that's been marked out as X, and only that one was particularly hit.